It's Evelyn here and welcome. Today I am sharing with you my coloring plans for April. Let's get to it. Let's go. Before I get into what I'm coloring in April, this is how I am going to attack my pages this month for April. I got this idea from Bubbles at Bubbles Studio. You see, she's doing color alongs, or just, yeah, I guess you could call them color alongs, but she's doing pages that are easy, and then she's moving on to intermediate pages that are not too hard and not too easy, kind of in the middle, and then she's moving on to more complex pages. So that's how I decided to do my pages this time. I'm going in that order from easy to more complex to even more complex. And the way I define the more complex is more time is involved with coloring that particular page versus one that's easy that doesn't take a lot of time. So now that you know that, let me show you these pages that I plan to color. The first book that I have to share with you that I plan to color pages in April is from A Million Kawaii Cuties by Lulu Mayo. Now, this is the first book I attempted to do some disc binding on, and I kind of messed it up, but I'm still going to color in it. I plan to color the first couple of pages in this book because, well, I like them. So here they are. I plan to color this page, and this is more of an easier type of page to color. So I'm going from easy to more complex in this video. So I want to color this page, and this page. And that is it for April. In A Million Kawaii Cuties, you see that? Yeah, I messed it up good. By Lulu Mayo. Moving right along to the next book. Up next, I have some pages that I want to color in Bobby Goods. And I'm just going to start with the first page and work my way through the book. I may try to color the first 2 to 3 pages. And for this book, I will probably use alcohol markers. I may attempt to use some colored pencils, but mainly this book is an alcohol marker type of book. And as you can see, it's more of an easier type of book to color in. And that's all I plan to color in Bobby Goods. All right, I chose a page that I need to complete in this book. And I also am choosing another page that is more kind of like a springy type of page to color. The first page is this one. And I actually already did the background on one of my live streams. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it up here in the cards as well as in the description box. But I plan to finish this page. It gives me spring, garden, flowers. Yeah. So I think it's perfect to color in April. The next page that I plan to color in here is this one. And this is also perfect for April in the springtime. So that is all I plan to color in this book. But if I see something else that catches my eye, I might color that too. This is the Color Creatives Happy Easter, coloring to celebrate the season. I actually bought this from my local Walgreens drugstore. Up next, I plan to color a few pages in Spooky by Sarah, and that is her last name right there. Spooky is not a hard book to color in. So as I said before, I'm going from easy to more complex type of pages. And this one is more on the easier side. I plan to color this page here. Let me zoom in so you can get a better look at it. There we go. And I also plan to color the next page here. If time permits, I might even color the next page. That's all I plan to color in Spooky Coloring Book. I will be coloring a page or 2 or however many I can get done in Mindful Mandalas by Jane Peaver. And I plan to color this and this and maybe this, just the little introduction pages. And then I at least want to color the first official mandala that Jane has in the book. And if time permits, maybe the second one. And that's all I plan to color in Mindful Mandalas by Jane Peaver. I plan to color a few pages in A Frog's Tale by R.J. Hampson. I'm going to color this, the orientation page, and I plan to color this page, Morning Tea, and maybe the next page, which is Beautiful Dawning. Who knows? But these are the pages that I plan to color in A Frog's Tale by R.J. Hampson. Now I'm moving into the books that take a little bit more time. The first book that I have is Johanna Basford, World of Flowers. I don't have any specific page chosen in here because I plan to just go in order, like this one, and then I will try to do this one and this one. So I don't want to skip around. I just want to pick up the first page and color that one. Pick up the next one and go on. At least maybe 1 to 2 pages, possibly 3 pages in this book I would like to color in April. That's it for Johanna Basford's World of Flowers. Up next, I'm moving into my more time-consuming type of books, Enchanted Earth by Mel Pomini. And I plan to color these little intro pages. I don't know, but that's not really the plan. But if time permits, I'll do that. But I was looking at coloring the second coloring page in here, this one. And if time permits, I will do this one. These are the 2 pages that I want to color in this book. But I also want to dabble in some of these little pages here. But I won't do this first. I will be focusing on the coloring pages that I just showed you here. And that's it for Enchanted Earth by Mel Pomini. Up next, I have 2 mythographic books. The first one is Fairy Wonderland by Fabiana Astanasio. And this is the page that I plan to color here. I think this is so cute. Look at that. I plan to color this in April. And that is it for this book, Mythographic Fairy Wonderland, that is, by Fabiana Astanasio. The next mythographic coloring book that I plan to color in is Aviary by Joseph Cadombane. And this is one of the pages that I plan to color. If you are just glancing at this illustration, you might not notice, but there's a face right there. I know when I first flipped through and I was trying to pick a page, that face didn't jump out at me until I just really looked at the illustration. I said, I have to color this. This is too cute. So I want to color this page, and there is another one here. Let me pick it up here for you. Now, this is a page that is being colored by Bubbles. And Bubbles is showing us how to do certain things, and I want to color along with her. And so I will, of course, link her. As I stated before, I will be coloring this page along with her, and she's doing that. I think the first thing that she's done is color this part to kind of make it look like metal. I hope this is the right page. If it's not, I will clarify that at some point in time. But I think it's this page that Bubbles is coloring. And I like this page too. As a matter of fact, this book, Aviary, is one of my favorites so far as the collection of mythographic books that I own. This is one of my favorites. And another page I was looking at coloring in here is this one. And it is one that is about tea, you know. She's a teacup, and I like that she's sitting inside of the teacup, sitting near the fireplace drinking her tea. You have the bird up here holding the string of the tea bag. I think this is really, really nice. Very creative. So If time permits, I might even color this one. And that's all I plan to color in Mythographic Aviary by Joseph Catambain. The last book that I plan to color in is Alien Worlds. This is a project that another YouTuber is working on, and she invited some of us who own this book to work on it with her. This is a brand new book to me. So what we're doing on this project is we are going page by page. So you have this person who is traveling through the alien world, and we just take one page at a time and we don't look ahead. So I think that's pretty cool to do, and I'll be working on that with the YouTuber. I can't think of her name. I know it's Chaos something. I'll put it on the screen here, and I'll link to her in the description box and you can check her out. But yeah, we're going to be working our way through this coloring book. I have to catch up because they have, I think she has gotten here. Yeah, so I have a lot to do. But I'm just going to take my time to work my way through the book with them. And I think this is pretty cool, a cool way to do it, because it's like I'm taking a trip, a journey. And I'm just, going from one place to the next. And once I finish this page, which is the first one, which I'm going to try to do some other things in the beginning of it. After I finish this one, I'm going to go on to my next destination, which is here. Okay. So that's one of my projects that I'm working on with another YouTuber. I think this is going to be so fun to do. I can't wait to get started. And you know what? That is all I plan to color. Oh, I forgot something. Let me get these books to show you. These are books that I didn't get to color in March that I am going to try to attempt to color in April. Let me get those right quick, and then we'll wrap it up and call it a day. Okay, these are the books that I did not get a chance to color in March. And I'm going to try to color in these this month in April. Creative Haven, Country Scenes. I have a whip in here that I need to finish. And also R.J. Hampson's Serendipity. I have a whip in here that I need to finish. And with this one, this is the Steampunk, Colorful World of Steampunk by Color It. I have a page that I selected to color, but I didn't get to it. And hopefully I can get to it this month in April. Now, that is all for now, for real now. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll be down in the comments to engage with you. Until next time, keep coloring. Bye.